Good morning! Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Erika Jane. I like to make a ton of random videos. Anything from homemaking, natural recipes, home bakery things, renovations, really anything I am interested in / doing, I will probably make a video on. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you stick around and we will jump right into today's video. It is Tuesday morning, just on the tail end of my period. And honestly, it is, I want to knock on wood, it's probably one of the better periods I've had in a very long time, pain wise, energy wise, really all of it. So that's really promising. I think it's because my overall stress levels are down quite a bit. Like before I moved, I was working 2 different jobs and then trying to also do my own stuff on the side. And now I'm not working those 2 jobs and I'm just focusing on trying to get the home bakery going and kind of this kind of stuff and like house things and stuff. But it feels way less stressful. My nervous system feels way more relaxed. And I think that's coming out like in my body. Like I know people often say that your menstrual cycle is kind of a window into what's going on in your life, because if you're really stressed, there's a ton going on, you're more likely to have very severe periods. And that's kind of what I was at. Like my periods used to bring me to the point of vomiting. So this is huge. This is wild. The fact that I am like standing, I just skipped outside for a little bit and it's like the 4th, 5th day of my period now. So I would usually be completely wiped, completely out of it. So feels good. I'm trying not to jinx it. We'll just take it each one. But yeah, this video, we still have some home bakery things to do. The market is not this weekend, but the weekend after. Oh my God, that's coming up quick. Yeah, so it is like 2 weekends really. It's on June 30th. And I finished my menu, so I'm going to be doing a few different types of sourdough, a few different types of yeast bread, English muffins, biscuits, bagels, and then Canada Day's the next day. So I'm doing something a little bit different just because I don't love using a ton of red dye. Like that kind of goes against the values of the bakery because I'm trying to be like organic and more intentional with ingredients. So red dye doesn't really fit that. So I think what I'm going to do is focus more on Canadian treats. So butter tarts, oat cakes are quite big here in Cape Breton and just Nova Scotia in general. So we'll do those. And then Nanaimo bars, which are from BC. And then I think I'll probably do just some like plain dip donuts and like use a vanilla icing and a chocolate icing. And then I'm hoping I can find some like Canada Day sprinkles, like something very basic that I can put on top to just spice it up. And then I'm just going to do like brownies and like sugar cookie bars, like people could have for a gathering type of thing, but not like too heavy on food coloring. So that's the plan there. So I will be showing you that likely next week. We'll be baking together. The baking's going to start likely Tuesday. I'll have to get a few more ingredients. Connor's going into the city, so he'll be hitting up Costco for me graciously. So I'm kind of working on a list there, and then figure out probably get the rest of the stuff at Superstore because there's a few like little things that are just like can't get them at Costco. And I don't know if they'll make it in time from online. So that is something I'll be figuring it out probably this video, likely today. But yeah, getting into today's video, I guess, we're just going to be doing a little bit of a mixture of homemaking things, some bakery planning for the market. I would love to vacuum, really. I feel like I might end up going to the laundromat either today or tomorrow. So I'll see what the laundry situation is like there. And then take you with me. And then we'll probably go do some stuff upstairs as well. I also really need to start feeding the sourdough starter regularly because I need a collection of discard, which I don't have a ton of yet. So we'll probably feed the sourdough starter today. I'll be doing meatballs for dinner. Yeah, what else do we have on the go? Yeah, maybe we do meatballs and the asparagus. That'd be good. So that's where we're at now. So let's go upstairs, get the bed made, pop in the craft room, see what's going on. Oh, for long. Leaves. Live in the woods. There's leaves in your bed. Sad. I outgrew like all of my favorite summer shorts, which like isn't a bad thing because I did need to gain weight, but I just don't have summer shorts that fit. Funny, these probably like look like they fit to a lot of people. Which they do, but I like my shorts very loose, so they feel tight.
Where is we got? I didn't even see him there. I didn't. Wow, my sweet boy. Come in, buddy. Sweet man. You're probably just in there trying to get my attention. I didn't see you.
All right, we're outside. Haven't really gotten into much since making the bed. Decided to let Topaz out for a little bit, and then him and Boop were kind of hanging out. Just kind of got to supervise them. They're pretty good, but Boop just is like low growling most of the time. So then I took him outside and we kind of walked around for like 15 minutes, and then Topaz was inside exploring by himself. Like Connor's there too, but gave them both time apart, but also what they wanted. So I feel like that was good. I'm just outside. It's a beautiful day. I think I might go check on the garden. We need to do a trip to the spring now and get some water, so I don't think I can water yet. But let's go see what the garden's looking like. peas are hopping. So most of them have made it to the first bar. And then these are our greens. Just someone's been snacking. Probably the buttons. But yeah, we have some just lettuce here. And these are more like Asian greens. See what's over here. And that's more like lettuce. And I forget what this is. Yeah, so we got a pretty good variety of like greens and stuff. I forget what I planted. I don't think that's broccoli, but it definitely kind of looks like the same. And more peas. Some of them are going crazy and others are like struggling to catch. And then we'll go to the garden. It's been really dry here. And we're on a well, so it's hard to keep up with watering. This is the one thing. Hello, little waspy. So yeah, some peppers. Peppers aren't doing too bad. Only dry. Yeah, the cukes are dying. The radish. Oh, damn, yeah, all the cukes are dead. Except for like one. We got herbs. Yeah, it's dry. Fuck. Okay, hello. We're back in the kitchen. I've decided I'm gonna make lemonade today. One, because it's really hot, and I feel like that would be nice and refreshing to have some cool lemonade. Lemonade. Weird. We have a lot of lemons, and also for the market coming up, I'm like, I feel like I could sell lemonade. Like, pre-make a bunch of homemade lemonade, because like last time someone did mention it'd be nice to have like coffee or tea, and like I didn't think I could actually legally sell that, but I can under cottage bakery laws. So thinking lemonade could be fun, and there's a bunch of like get like cup sets, like plastic cup sets with straws and lids for not too bad. So if I got that, a pitcher, and then made the lemonade beforehand, I feel like that could entice people to come and like grab a lemonade, like grab a treat, like you know. But I feel like doing coffee and lemonade would be too much. And since it's going to be like right before August, I feel like it might be too hot to do like iced coffees or like a variety of coffees. So lemonade, I feel like makes sense. So, moral of the story, I'm going to try to make lemonade, test this recipe, see what I want to do. I kind of want to make a strawberry lemonade with it because it'll be before Canada Day too. I feel like that could be a fun thing. Yeah, let's do that. So covered in bug bites. I can't stop itching. They're like in weird spots. Like I can't even see them, but yeah, like one, two, my wrist, everywhere, my knuckles. They've been getting, and then yeah, my legs are covered. Trying not to itch, but it's not working. So I'm gonna try and distract myself, make some lemonade. Rad. Gravity. Getting against me. Wants to bring me down. Gravity. working against me. Okay, so I have about 60 grams of starter. So like 300 grams of flour. Oh.
Hi, Reggie. I know. Here, you want this? You do? Here, you have rupees left over. There you go.
Gravity. Will I?
Hey, Tim.
Okay, I need a bigger jar. It's funny because that's what we got this for, but then I was like, I kind of need that for discard right now, but it's just quite not full yet, so. That should work.
I know, Pazzy. It's hard. I'm right here, but you can't get to me. Hey.
too, because I can see it's too liquidy. Okay, hello, back in the kitchen. I'm covered in mosquito bites. My face is my neck. So itchy. Trying to distract myself. So I'm cleaning the bathrooms now, which I have been meaning to do, but just haven't really felt up to it. And that is just life goes on with dirty toilets. So tackling that now. So just gonna grab the rest of the stuff I need from down here and go back upstairs, / clean the bathroom down here, and then go clean the 2 upstairs. So we will grab a new bag for the bathroom. And then I'm gonna need paper towel, disinfectant, Windex. That's pretty much it. Yeah. That's all. Very minor. Got our Windex, and then this isn't this brand. I'm just using this bottle, and I just dissolved one of those little tabs. There's actually a place around here, like in Cape Breton, that sells them. So that's where we got that. To the bathroom. Two out of 3 cleaned. To the 3rd.
It's okay, buddy.
Okay, bathrooms are done. I don't think I really did much else. I grabbed my markers from upstairs and my sketchbook, and I think I'm just gonna sit outside for a little bit. Also making coffee here. It's like 26, feels like 30 kind of with the humidity. Celsius, not Fahrenheit. We're Canadian. So I think I might go sit outside because it's pretty hot. Tan a little bit, do some coloring, and then I'll probably come in and edit my video for tomorrow, Wednesday. The video that came out before this, that is what I'm editing. So making a coffee now, and then we go out. And tan, that's why I'm wearing this shirt. I don't usually wear this shirt. So one, it's really tight and just uncomfortable, but it's great for tanning because it's strapless and you can just like kind of pull it. Summer is always the time I remember I have more tattoos. Let's just talk about them. I've never really talked about my tattoos. This says Amani, which means peace in Swahili and the continent of Africa. I spent some time in Kenya when I was in high school, and then I fell in love, like almost 3 weeks in Kenya. And then a wave, of course, I love the ocean, beside the ocean, and feel very connected to it. And then I have a little bee. I have this with my best friend Sam. Butthole is what it stands for. We had like we went to Kenya together, and when we were in the London, I guess we stopped in Heathrow, the Heathrow airport. We were just making this face at each other, like a butthole face, and then we just started calling each other butthole, and that's stuck. So that's what we have. We both have it in the same place. And then this one, strength and freedom. I got this when I was 16. This was my first tattoo. It was kind of like me being free from my childhood, and I'm not going to get too into that. But yeah, trauma, stuff like that. So, and the strength it took to get through that. So this I designed myself, but I didn't draw it myself. The tattoo artist did. And I had a very sketchy like butterfly with strength and freedom in the wings, but they made it way better. It's definitely my favorite tattoo. And then this one I got with my mom, and it's my mom's handwriting. You can't even see it. And it says, "You're the bestest, love Ma," and she loves sunflowers, so it's a sunflower. Yeah, this one still means a lot to me. It's hard. We're not getting into that, but also covered in mosquitoes bites, which I've already said. I do want more tattoos, but it definitely has not been a financial priority lately. Other things are a priority, like food and like bills, and just we moved too, so we're kind of house broke. But I've wanted this one for a few years, like a big tattoo on my thigh, and it'd be like a yin and yang symbol, but the dark would be the forest and the light would be the ocean, because that's like very me in the woods now, but the ocean's across the road. I feel very like it's where my soul is meant to be. So that one I would really love to get. I don't have it drawn. I'm not great, like that's not my area of expertise, but I do have a friend who was an illustrator, so I may reach out to her and see if she would try and draw it for me. I think I'd pay her. She also designs like, you can buy her designs in temporary tattoos. Like, yeah, she has temporary tattoos with her art. Yeah, but that's all for tattoos. I would love to get more. I've always wanted a sleeve. But yeah, like you said, financially, it's just one day, or even a chest thing. I have like the idea of things down here, but that's quite painful. It's weird though, because the ribs did not hurt as much as like my wrists were both more painful, I would say, than my ribs. So strange. I don't understand. So a lot of people say the ribs are the worst, but they're not the worst for me. His room pretty much closed though, so it's like it stays way colder than in there, so it should be good. And cats are smart, like dogs, you have to actually be the ones to take them out of the heat, but cats are very smart and will like take themselves out of the heat or like bring themselves to the coolest part that they can. They're just a little bit more aware that way. I'm not sure what it is, but dogs will like run themselves to death. Like you have to stop walking them when it gets a certain temperature, but cats will like just not go. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. What day is it? It is already so hot. It's not even 9:30 a.m. and it is 35 degrees Celsius. We're in for a hot one. I was gonna try and get the laundry done at the laundromat before it got too hot, but it is already, like I'm sweating just sitting in the car. So it's gonna be a hot day. We're gonna get the laundry done, go into town, grab a few things. Connor's just going into the city tonight, so I wanna have a few little snacks for dinner. Just make sure I have some food. Probably get some popsicles, grab the cooler, or maybe freezies, because then I can just freeze them when I get here, because I don't know if they'll make it back. But we'll see. And I also want to go into the bargain bins place again. It's basically just a bunch of like Amazon returns, and they like go through them and just sell them in like a big warehouse situation. And there's a few around Cape Breton. But today is a $10 day. No, $5 day. $5 day. So everything in the store is $5. And last time we went, everything was $20. So I'm intrigued to see what this will be like. So I probably won't take you in the store because that's just kind of hard to film, but I'll show you after if we get anything and take you through this journey. So let's roll. Okay, got to the laundromat, got the clothes started washing, just grabbed myself a little coffee. We're gonna go to the bargain bin now and then go flip the laundry after, because I don't think it'll take that long. Hello, we're back. It is so hot, like unbearable to be outside hot. Like you're just standing there dripping, like unhealthy hot, I think. So I have put Topaz, I've closed off the sunroom because it is even hotter in there, and he was just hanging out in there. So close that off, put him into the other room where it's a lot cooler, probably like 15 degrees cooler. So I probably will not let him back out into that room until this afternoon at least, because it's just too hot. I don't want him to get heat stroke. So he is just a kid, so maybe he's just not as, like, Boop is not trying to go outside. He's just by the fan right now. But we did have a lot of luck at the bargain bin place, and it was fun because it was a lot of the things that I had looked up on Amazon or had, like, talked to Connor about and, like, put out into the universe that we were looking for. Like, we needed a toilet bowl cleaner, like a brush. Like, that's just a random thing, because now we have 3 toilets, which, like, you don't really want to be bringing the brush around like dripping on the floor, right? So we found one. It was $5 day too, so like I'm fine with paying $5 for this. It was like I've definitely seen people use this one. Tiffany Beeston, who I love watching her videos, she definitely has one similar to this where it's just a stick and then it's like a disposable sponge. Probably wouldn't buy this initially, but it like will work totally fine. And it was $5 for all of it, so nothing was missing either. So that was fun. And then I've been talking about wanting to build like a little stepstone pathway in the garden. I used to have one when I was a kid, like we made them for different occasions. They're like $30-40 for a kit, but I got a kit, brand new, not open, $5. So that was really fun because it was like literally something I had talked to Connor about and said I wanted to do. And then this one I am more kind of excited about because this is more of a recent one. We have a wedding we're going to in August, and I like do not do my nails often. It's funny because I used to really like doing my nails, like painting them, but just sensory wise, I don't like the feeling of like the acrylic nails on my thing for very long. But then I found this brand new, unopened package, acrylic nail kit for extensions. Like this was exactly what I was looking for. $5. So here for that. And then I'm definitely the type of person that loves like little paint by number crafts. So probably my favorite type of ones. I found 2 paint by number kits $5. So this one looks pretty cool. Looks like it's the Van Gogh. I think it's like the sky one. And then this one looks like it's like a turtle. So I'm excited. I like doing these things. And then I found not much else that way, but I did get the laundry done. Just did 2 loads. I didn't dry them there, so it was only $5. So here for that. And then drying what needed to be dry up here, and then a lot of it just needed to be hung, like the big blanket and then natural pads, things like that are just hung. And then
no, it's way too hot out there for you.
And then I'm on a hunt for just like a good drink that I enjoy drinking, because I don't really drink alcohol, and slash I like drinking alcohol, but it doesn't like me, so I'm trying not to drink alcohol. Because like I even have one, and like mentally it affects me for a few days after, so it's not very fun. But trying these this time, probably should be the last. Hello again. It is still Wednesday. It is just about 1:30. It is 40 degrees Celsius right now, so it is so hot. Thankfully the house is a bit cooler. I did say I locked the cats out of the sunroom because it is like probably 50 degrees in there, and Topaz was just hanging out there, so it's like, no, this is not okay. So yeah, block that off, and I am going to go try and dip in some water, because we're pretty close to the lake here, the Bredor Lake. So I'm gonna go check the mail, there's a package there, and then stop on the way home and go for a swim. So wearing my bathing suit now, got my water, let's go cool off. Hello friends, we are back from the beach. Did get in the water, fully dunked. It was very cold for how hot it is here, but that was kind of good. It was really refreshing. Now we are back home, showered, in my comfy clothes now for the rest of the day. And I think what I'm gonna do now is, 1, make some more lemonade. So I'll show you guys how I do that. And then 2, we need to feed the sourdough starter again. Yeah, it is lovely. It's really loving the humidity. I just got sourdough water on me. And an ant die. So my next plan here is I'll feed the sourdough starter. We're gonna make some more lemonade. We're gonna clean up the dishes here as well. I don't think I'm really gonna do much like baking or cooking or anything right now. It feels like 43 degrees Celsius outside, so we're going to take that to the side to chill. And I did take some chicken out for dinner for later, so we'll see. I'm not gonna cook like if it's this hot outside, but we'll play that by ear. But yeah, let's tackle these dishes. I am really hungry, so I'm going to eat. I'm gonna try with these though. Pretty good. This one's blueberry pomegranate. I don't know. So maybe first we'll start with lemonade, because that's kind of fun. So lemonade. Grab yourself a little saucepan like this. Now, for a single batch, you're gonna do 1 cup of sugar to 1 cup of water, but I think I'm gonna double this because we went through it pretty fast and it's just delicious and it's really hot out. So I'm gonna do 2 cups of water and 2 cups of sugar, and then this is gonna make our simple syrup. And we're just gonna keep that on the stove on medium heat just until the sugar's dissolved. And then while that's kind of dissolving, we'll juice some lemons. So we're gonna want 2 cups of lemon juice, and then we're gonna be needing 12 cups of water. So I'm going to get some water, 2 cups of water. Do an instant. I'm going to get the lemons ready. And then you don't have to do this part, but I am just not a super big pulp person, so I like to strain the lemon juice as well. Damn. Not quite 2 cups. We almost have 2 cups, so I'm just going to add a little bit of the other lemon juice I have in the fridge. Now, since I only made this like yesterday or the day before, I'm just using the lemons because they are still totally fresh and I don't really want to throw them out. So that's all the lemon juice. Okay, so there is 12 cups of water, and then I'm gonna let this cool a little bit before I add it, just so it's not hot in here. Close to fitting, but it doesn't quite. I feel like the lemons will make burn. Okay, so I made enough room, so now I can add this. I don't have a lid for this, so I'm just using saran wrap. Hello again. We are back in the kitchen. It is, what time is it? 4:30. Connor is on his way into the city, so I am just kind of farting around trying to find some things to do. Not find some things to do, but kind of. It's also really just stupid hot, so being outside is kind of not not realistic, unless you're in the water, which I already went swimming earlier, so I'm not going to yet again. But okay, yes, coming back. So Connor went into the city, so he's gonna be back tomorrow night. So I'll be by myself now the next 24 hours. It's definitely getting easier, but it always feels a little bit weird and so just a little sad. Like I just miss him. Like he's like my best friend. So I enjoy spending all of my time with him, not in like a codependent way, but like we're usually doing different things, but like it's nice knowing he's here and then we can hang out at the end of the day, reconnect. But yes, I'm by myself for the next little bit, and then on Friday I think we're gonna try and go to the beach. Our neighbor told Connor about a really nice beach, I guess, that's like kind of where our favorite coffee shop is, like near there, which is in St. Peter's, and then this one is in like Lardois. I'm gonna say it wrong because I'm really bad at pronouncing the R's, like in like the rolling R's. I cannot do it. But yeah, we're going to a beach there. I think Friday we'll probably eat coffee. Apparently there's some nice restaurants around there, so might end up going out to eat. We will see what happens. I just placed an order for the farmer's market / like for the bakery on Amazon, and things are just more expensive than I expect them to be. So I'm trying to just like have faith and be like, you gotta bite the bullet, you gotta invest in some things at first, and it'll be a lot, and then it'll like it'll be worth it after. So I'm trying to remind myself of that. Got this. I see myself having a bakery, a home bakery, a real bakery, ideally one day. So I did end up ordering like a little drink serving thing, 3 gallon. Does that make sense? 3 gallon. Let me check. And then I got plastic cups for drinks, which I was kind of debating, but it is a pretty good deal when you actually like look at it, what you're getting. So you're getting 200 12-ounce drink cups with lids and straws. So I want to sell lemonade at the farmers markets during the summer, because that is just like lemonade is delicious, and I can make homemade lemonade. And then I found this. Okay, that is 3 gallon. So it's just like a 3 gallon beverage dispenser thing. So ordered that. We will see. We have another one that's in the fridge now, so if we have that one and this one, I feel like it would be good. And then what else? We needed more of the little like the clear packaging that I've been putting cookies and bars in. Got another one of those, and then more like paper bags to put like individual muffins or like squares, like donuts, whatever people are buying. And then I got more bakery bags for bread and bagels and stuff like that. And then, I really hope this gets here in time. It's gonna be close. Friday, June 28th is when it's saying, and that's for the cupcakes. Both the cupcake containers and the cupcake wrappers. And then also got paper bags, just so I can give them a bag if they need, because the last market, we definitely ran into issues where it was like, people bought bagels, biscuits, like 3 or 4 items, and they're like kind of hard to all hold. And we're like, here, take this. So paper bags I think will come in handy, and I think will just be good for like customers' ease of purchasing. And then the drinks feel like a good idea for summer. I think I need to lean into that. Debating if I should apply for more markets yet. I kind of want to see how this one goes before applying for more at the same area. One, also because we're going to be away in August, at the beginning of August, not all of August, like literally 3 days, but someone's going to be here, so it's like, yeah. We have cats, we can't just leave. But we are going to Newfoundland, so I will film a lot of that. I'm really excited. Actually, I was really scared at first, honestly, just autism. I've always been that way in terms of like planning or getting excited about things. It takes me a while to actually get to the point of excitement. I need to go through a lot of like planning and processing and like have an idea of where we're gonna be, what we're gonna be around, the exact timeline of when we're expected to be places. Like, I need to know these things. That helps me like get excited, because then I can actually see like in my brain what's going on. So I have a good idea. We're going for a wedding. one of Connor's friends that we both went to the same university. So that's exciting. I've never been to Newfoundland. Connor went once a couple years ago for a bachelor party. So we're excited to actually go explore Newfoundland a little bit. We're going to be taking the ferry from North Sydney to Port aux Basques in Newfoundland, which is a 7-hour ferry. We're doing that one overnight. I'm going to be sitting in, like, there was no cabins available to book, which would have beds, but we're just going to get, they're kind of like plane seats, I guess, but people sleep in them for sure. So we'll make do with that, and then the next night we'll be staying in a hotel, I think in Gander, Newfoundland. So we're going to try and drive like 6 or 7 hours to Gander from Port aux Basques, and then from Gander we're going to a small town for the wedding. I'm not going to say it right now just for like safety things, but I guess no one will know when. But yeah, we're going to be going to Gander, we're going to be going to Trinity. I really want to go to Ellistown, which is near Trinity, and that's where you can see puffins. It's like the only place really in North America you can see puffins. So I'm really excited about that, because the only other place you can is like Iceland, is what I think of. So we're gonna go there. Then we thought about going to St. John's, but it doesn't really make sense because we'd have to be going the other end of the island, and we'll have to get back to Port aux Basques to get back on the ferry. Because you can do Argentia, which is the other end of Newfoundland, but then that's a 16-hour ferry ride back, and there's no cabins available. So that just seems quite intense. But then on the way back, we're taking the ferry during the day, which I think will be cool because we'll actually be able to see out on the water, and like we're gonna be crossing the Atlantic Ocean, which is crazy. And there's like a little restaurant on board, there's a little cafe, so very intrigued. We've only ever been on the ferry like Dartmouth to Halifax, which is like a 20-minute ferry max, probably like 10-minute long ferry. And it's just like still in the Atlantic Ocean, but in like the Halifax harbor. You're not like out at sea where you can't see land. So intrigued, a little bit nervous, but that is coming up in August, so I digress. That is why I don't want to necessarily plan for a market yet, because I want to see how we feel when I get back. And then October, the market is on Connor's birthday, so I'm not going to be doing that, because that's also going to be Thanksgiving. So I think by that point, I kind of want to have my website more running. Now, I don't know about porch pickups. We're learning the seasons right now, and the porches definitely have a bug situation. So before it was ladybugs, it's been wasps, and now it's these like little flying bugs, and there are probably like 100 to 200 just like all along the windows. Like, it's just completely sealed right now. I'm not opening it, both for the heat and for the bugs. So I don't really know if that will be realistic for porch pickups, so we might have to figure out like a little, like a cake shed I've seen people do, or like a bakery cart, which was my initial like thought. So we're gonna play with that. Might end up being just delivery for a little bit, and maybe I'll put like certain postal codes so it's just in this vicinity that I can do delivery, and then like $5 delivery for like a little bit farther out, kind of. So that's what we're playing with. I guess I just have to dive in, but it's hard. Like, we do live in a pretty isolated area. There is the golf resort though that way, so I think I really just need to get a sign, which I've talked about. Just have to do it, and money is the thing, right? So like, I got my EI employment insurance today, paid 2 bills, and then got the things on Amazon for the bakery, and now it's gone. So it's just not like, it's not realistic. And I guess next week after the bakery I'll have a little bit more, hopefully, and then I'm trying to invest what I'm making from the bakery back into it, but that's hard when it's like you still have to actually buy other things too. So we're working on it, we're doing our best. Kind of went on a tangent. Basically, I'm in the kitchen, I'm hungry. It's pretty hot outside though. It's like it was 43 degrees Celsius on here earlier. And in here, it feels a bit cooler, like way cooler than it is outside, but I do not want to turn the oven on. I don't want to cook in here because it's going to be really hot. So I think I might see if it's tolerable to cook on the barbecue, and then I think I'll just cook the chicken there, and I think maybe just have some chicken wraps because I am really hungry. Like, I need to eat soon. It's weird though when it's this hot because you kind of don't get hungry and then it just hits you. So that's where I'm at now. So I'm gonna go maybe turn on the barbecue and start making dinner. All right, chicken is cooked. I got the stuff ready for the wraps. I got the icing already for the Oreos. Hello, good morning. It is Thursday morning now, like 5 something a.m. It is so hot still, like it's so humid and sticky and just, yeah, it did not really cool down. It says it's 22, but it's definitely still really hot upstairs. I think tonight I'm gonna sleep downstairs because it is way hotter up here. We're up. I think I'm gonna try and take Boop outside now before it gets too hot, and then I'm gonna try and close up the windows with some blinds, or like, we don't have blinds, but like sheets or something, just to protect from the sun coming in as much as possible, because it'll be facing this side of the house soon. Yeah, we do everything we can to not heat it up as much as possible, but it is definitely going to be another hot one. It got up to 44 degrees Celsius yesterday, and they're saying it'll probably be like that again. And the sky was just really red for the sunrise, so I feel like we're probably going to get a thunderstorm or something. It's red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky at morning, sailors take warning. So I think we're in for a thunderstorm. We'll see though. But we're going to get up, and then I'll show you how I seal up the house for the day. Scratching mosquito bites. Okay, so here's what I'm trying to do. There's no curtain for the middle section, so I just put a sheet over it, and then found this, plugged it in. It's blowing out cool air, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep this on, and I'm gonna try and block out this window because we get a lot of sun in here, and I'm keeping this closed because this gets hot. So you can kind of think that this gets the same amount of sun as this. So like this area of the house in the morning gets really hot. So I have the rooms blocked upstairs as well. Already sweating. All right, that's the final look. Here we go. That's all sealed. Boop is upset that he can't go outside, but it is already hot. Got that closed. It's hard to block the skylights, and then I just blocked these as much as I could, but like, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna close these now. Keep an eye on both the cats. I've just been wiping them down with face cloths. Cold face cloths. Seem to be liking it though, so.
Yeah. We're keeping you as cool as we can. We'll keep you as cool as we can, little buddy.